The support structure of the elevated tracks makes navigating Jerome Avenue and access to the station a virtual nightmare. Considering the current economy and its related budget problems, the men of the Animal House seem to rise above it all. They continue to operate from a house that has seen no major changes since it was built in 1901.
Because the house is old and it's old and it's old, although the job would love to make them. They think this is a 1992 house but with a 1901 opening. The change that we made, a lot of the changes that we made were made by the men themselves. Naturally, anything that requires plumbing and electrical work, that's all done contracted out. But in essence, you're dealing with a 100-year-old house, 90-year-old house, and then there's really, how much can you do? The roof has been repaired several times, it's still leaking, and
there seems to be a feeling in the firehouse and a camaraderie.
Oh yes, that is. Hold on, we may have a run. Let's take a look. Yes, we have a run. Box number 3195, Grand Concourse on 183 Street. No other information, so we'll have to go on our way. Oh, nobody's here? Nobody answered. Okay, I'll have to answer. I didn't realize that nobody was here. I'm telling you, the job, at times I reflect back on it, I mean, the job looked like it wanted to stay archaic. If it was up to some of the old timers, I think they would still keep the belt system going. Most likely, probably, it did have a lot to do with being able to fund all these programs. But it just seemed like they're so slow. When you think about, a case in point is, we need a telephone. One of the telephones in the chief's office, the chief's telephone is broken. We've been trying to get a telephone. We can't even get a telephone, and yet the police have 3 helicopters the other day at that incident that we had with the bottle and the rock throwing.
Members of the station include 2 captains, 6 lieutenants, 54 firefighters, 4 battalion chiefs, and aides. Both captains served as firefighters in these companies and returned to command both companies. These men are family. They are here to stay. They are part of a tightly knit brotherhood. Some have left to try new adventures, but return for the camaraderie and companionship.
The fun that we have here is really amazing, and there's always this constant badgering of the engine versus the truck and the truck versus the engine, but it's all good-natured, and as you can see, you've been here around, it's always done in fun.
Well, it's a pain in the neck, number one. You never sleep, you never get nothing done, because you're in and out, in and out, in and out. And as the companion unit, 33 truck, they get bed sores at night. We get hemorrhoids from bouncing around in the seat, going in and out all night.
There's a lot of pride in just being a member of these companies. When you go to some place with your uniform on, you've got your collar pins, or people see your patches out on the street. I've gone as far away as Rhode Island, had guys come up to me, you're in the Animal House down the Bronx, and says, my friend and I, we come down there and follow the fire trucks. He says, we see your pictures and everything, and kind of makes you swell up a little bit, especially even other guys on the job. I was on the job 2 weeks, and I was at a fire out on the island, and some guys saw my city thing, and they worked in Brooklyn. They heard I was in the Animal House. They started calling all their friends over, and hey, this guy's in 75. The guy asked me, you guys doing a lot of fires? Oh yeah, they had a second and a third, and meanwhile I've been here 2 weeks and I hadn't even been to a fire, but you know, kind of right then it kind of showed me that the type of place I was in and the respect and everything that people had for it.
Engine 75 and Ladder 33 are highly decorated units with over 50 unit citations to their credit. Over the years, these men have been honored with their share of medals for bravery and heroism. This year, firefighter Brian Fink received 2 medals. One for saving a 77-year-old man trapped in a burning apartment, and another for descending into a water tunnel to rescue 2 trapped boys. Medal Day in New York is a time for reflection, a time for celebration, and a time to cherish the heritage of men who risk it all every day. In the midst of it all stands the Animal House. They still make house calls, and they still make heroes.